and welcome back to Title Sports Network. I'm Kaz Crossley, and today I'm joined with the incredibly talented, undefeated flyweight contender, Muhammad Mokaev. How are you doing, Mohammed? Mo?
I'm good, thank you.
This is my first time in Wigan, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wigan is not bad, it's middle of like Northwest, right?
Yeah.
Between Liverpool and Manchester.
But I live in Manchester, so I'm not too far away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if we're going to explore Wigan later. Is there much to do?
It's just quite city, quite small town, close to get to Liverpool, to Manchester, because I train in Liverpool sometimes, train in Manchester.
Really?
Yeah.
And you live in Wigan, yeah?
I live in Wigan. I used to live in Salford for like 5 years. And then, because I moved here when I just came to UK, and my dad still lives here. So,
that's
so
nice.
I came back here again.
Yeah. That's good. So you just did an S&C session.
Yeah.
How is your camp going?
It's good. I've done my camp in Dagestan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When did you get back from there?
I'm back like a couple of days ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So you've done your whole camp now then in
Yeah,
Dagestan?
I've done my camp like in mountains, 2,500 meters above the sea level.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it was difficult camp.
Good training and partners and sparring partners in Dagestan, I can assume.
You know, there's a lot of young guys who is like come after your head.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I liked it, because when you spar with older guys, like age of 30, they take easy, maybe they throw one low kick in a round. And these young guys, like 18, 19 years old, they just try to take your leg off. Yeah.
Well, you used to be the young guy. Well, you're still very young. And I can say confidently that I am sitting next to a future champion. And I can say that confidently because, you're only 23.
Yeah.
And when are you 24?
3 days after my fight.
3 days after your fight?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So you got big celebrations then when you win.
Double victory.
Yeah, literally. So I know one of your goals was to be the youngest UFC champion, like of all time. And unfortunately, that was John Jones at 23, right? So we haven't managed to get that goal.
Yeah.
But I was thinking for some new goals for you. Yeah. So obviously, you're going to be able to be the most active youngest champion, yeah? That's like... We've got that, I'm pretty sure, because right now it's Ilia Topuria and he's 27.
Yeah.
So you've got, many years to become champion and get that goal.
Yeah.
Your submissions in flyweight, you've got 4 submissions. So you're actually tied top with Pantoja. So if you get another submission in this fight, you're going to be most submissions in flyweight. But I'm thinking all-time UFC. So most submissions in UFC is Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
And that is 16. So, do you think we can get that goal?
It's hard for me to say my goals now because once I said I want to become youngest UFC champion, it didn't work out. Like I don't want to like something to announce. If it comes, it comes. Because I believe I could have been youngest UFC champion. John Jones became youngest UFC champion when he was 23 years old and 9 months. And I'm still 23, and I think I'm the most active after John Jones.
Yeah, of course.
Since from the young generation, and I think I could have it's just maybe UFC didn't want me.
Was it also the injury that you had as well?
No, it was perfect.
No, you was fighting still, wasn't you?
After my knee injury, I had 2 fights, and when like 90% of people said he'll never be back again, and I had 2 fights since then, and I had 4 fights in 1 year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're so active.
I think John Jones is a star, American star. They want to keep him there.
Do you think that's why?
100%.
No, but I feel like you're also hard on yourself as well, because you've been so successful. You're completely undefeated in your amateur and your pro career. Like, even where you are now, the fight coming up, so you're on the UFC 304 Manchester main card against Manel Kape. And has that officially been announced as a contender fight? As in, like, have they told you, look, if you win this fight, you're going to get a title shot?
No.
Okay. So it's just like assumed then?
It's for the fans. Like, to be honest, now I understand more game of UFC. They want to show, like, my last performance wasn't my best for the fans. I think beating like title contender with like unanimous decision, ex-title contender, he fought for the title, Perez, and I finished Tim Elliott, also ex-title contender, And I think the performance UFC wants is like a knockouts, finishes on striking. Once you go to the ground, it means you are another step away from the title. And now I start understanding what UFC wants for me.
Has that changed your camp in a way?
No.
You still went to Dagestan, you're still grappling every day.
I still gonna wrestle, and I still do what better for me. When you're undefeated, it doesn't matter what they talk about your style or not. Maybe it looks boring, but when you're undefeated, even haters gonna watch you to lose.
Of course they're gonna watch you. Did you watch the MVP and Gary fight? What were your thoughts about that? Oh, you didn't watch it?
To be honest, I didn't even watch like Islam against Poirier.
Do you not watch the fights?
I don't watch much fighting. I know these interesting fights. I just watch my opponents, watch myself back, and that's it.
So would you say you're not a fan of the sport then? Because if you don't watch them, then I guess you're good at it.
I just like to train, train to get up. I like to call out big names to challenge myself, so I get motivated to train. That's my lifestyle. It's not about watching MMA every day on TV.
Like me.
Do you watch a lot?
Yeah, I really like it. I'm like a new fan, so it's been probably just after COVID I've just been into MMA because I've been training Muay Thai.
I know.
But now it's kind of moved to MMA, and obviously with this new job I'm just getting a lot more interested and stuck in as an MMA fan.
Yeah,
so.
I watch Muay Thai live in Thailand, like some events.
You train in Thailand as well, right?
I watch a couple, used to go to events on Bangla Road.
No, you did a camp in Thailand too?
I did Tiger Muay Thai. I went to Bang Tao. I was doing
so out of a camp in UK, camp in Dagestan, camp in Thailand, what do you think is the most effective for you?
I think winter time, Thailand is the best. December, January, February time is the high season, and summertime, Dagestan is the best. In between, I come to UK, and I think depends where the weather go.
Yeah, the weather. Okay, it's not you. You're good anywhere. Just put you anywhere.
I bring
mountains.
it's mountains. I bring my sparring partners with me. All my team flying with me all the time, and doesn't matter where I'm located, like Vegas or Thailand. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if you've got a good team. Just going back to your fight against Manel Kape, what do you think he's going to bring that you haven't seen before?
Nothing. I think he's 31 years old. I watch his fights, and he's similarly every fight. He's aggressive, explosive, good flyweight. I mean, he's actually flyweight because he missed weight a couple of times. But it's not about that. It's about I called out Manel Kape when I just came to UFC. I believe I have all the skills to beat these guys.
When you had your debut, is that when you called him out?
Yeah, once I had debut, I called out Kape, I called out Kai France, and they all said you know, on our level, you below the rankings. And guess what? I'm above them now, and I don't look at this Kape is below me. Let's avoid him. Let's get wait for another guys to fight, fake the injuries like the most fighters do, just wait for the right spot. I said, listen, I just fought in March. I'm gonna fight again against good opponents. So people say, wow, he beat actually good opponent, and I like these challenges.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have a message to Manel?
Manel?
Yeah.
My message will be in the cage.
Yeah. That's a good message. Yeah. UFC Manchester. You actually said in another interview that if that come about, you'd sign that with your eyes closed. So this is a dream come true for you now.
Yes, I look at my Facebook memories. I was at UFC 204 in Manchester.
Wow.
When Michael Bisping fought against Dan Henderson. Sorry, Benson Henderson, I was going to say. Dan Henderson. Albert Tumeno fought against Leon Edwards. There was some good fights on that card.
You went there as a fan, yeah?
I was there.
How old were you?
I was 16 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I was there as a fan and watching this event. I didn't even have a ticket, so we came 3 fights already fought prelims. So we stand outside waiting for somebody recently.
The touts, that stand outside.
These idiots who buys them early and then they buys them early to sell them for expensive, but then they can't
sell it.
So
how much did you pay for it?
£40.
Oh my my God.
So that's good advice who doesn't have tickets for UFC.
That's what you guys need to do if you don't have a ticket, for sure.
It always works. I think like most events it works.
Yeah. What, were they good seats?
Actually, better seats than people paid like 300, 400 pounds. Yeah.
Sometimes I look at those people that sat like right at the top there and I'm like, I can't even see, like, how can you see anything? But wow, you smashed it there.
You know, like it doesn't matter where our seats is. We end up close to the cage.
Yeah. Somehow, some way.
We're from Dagestan, right? We usually don't pay for tickets.
I'm sure that's similar to a lot of Manchester people as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, going back to the fight. So when you went there as a 16-year-old, so for the pay-per-view, it was at the later time as well, right? Can you imagine? Can you remember being tired, or like how it affected from a fan point of view? Because obviously the fighters, you know that now, but from a fan point of view, did it matter to you?
I was 16 years old. I didn't care about the time. It finished at 8 a.m., 9 a.m.
Is that when it finished?
No, it didn't matter to me.
Okay.
I can't remember. I think it finished even like 5, 6 a.m. or something.
Okay.
Something. I think even earlier. It didn't matter to me. Once you get in, you don't want to get out.
And you're just with the boys?
Yeah, it was my friend's birthday, so we just standing there. We actually went to support Albert Tumenov.
Wow.
If you remember, Lane Edwardson beated him. He was a good striker in UFC, and he's a ACA champion right now. Yeah.
Wow. So reflecting back on your journey to now, that's a full circle moment. You know, you're on the main card now. Reflecting back on your journey as a 12-0 pro, from when you first arrived in this country, from Dagestan as a refugee, like looking back at that journey, like what are your thoughts?
You know, I came here as a refugee, 12 years old, didn't have anything basically. Now I have a house, I have a car, I have everything, I have a great family. And I hope this nothing changes me. That's the main thing about my journey, because I see a lot of champions who were changed, and it doesn't matter. They have a belt, they have everything, but if people don't like you, like if you become idiot, flashing everything around, I think main thing not turning my back to people who were supporting me. That's what I keep my head in all the time.
Yeah, so you've kept the same people around you, and that's like most important to you. Yeah. It's amazing. It's crazy. Like it's a goosebump story, to be honest. And the fact that you went there to UFC Manchester, and now you're on the main card. Like you even said, like, I want to be at UFC Manchester. I signed up with my eyes closed, and everything that you've kind of envisioned. Of course, as well, being a champion, I feel like that is going to come true for you.
I've got the picture with Stefan Struve. In UFC Manchester hotel. Have you seen this? No, I think yes.
When you was really young.
I took his single leg, and somebody. No, I took a picture with him because he was so tall. It was in the reception. There was Dan Hardy downstairs. Everybody was there. So my friend said, "Take a single leg on." So I took single leg. He took a picture, and then Stefan Struve took an interview with me in after my debut in UFC London, and he reminded me.
Of the picture.
I told him, I remember you're gonna see me in UFC soon.
Yeah.
And then he actually said that in an interview.
Wow.
Like many people talk, but he actually walks.
Yeah,
you know?
No, that's amazing. Yeah. So you came to Wigan when you was 12 years old as a refugee, and then how did you get into MMA?
I went to Wigan Youth Zone. They built like a Wigan Youth Zone here.
Yeah, I drove past that actually on the way here. Yeah. I was like, I'm sure Mokaev trained there.
Yeah. It's just Dave Whelan, who used to own Wigan Athletics. He built that up as a charity. Mm-hmm. He does his building. So there was like 50 pence for the entry. So once you get in, you can go like to football pitch, boxing ring, like wrestling. Everything was there. So there was the coaching wrestling there. Mm-hmm. So I went a couple of times to wrestling, boxing. They did shoot boxing, you know, like wrestling with boxing.
Oh wow, that's a new one.
So I was just shooting for my life, you know. I didn't want to struggle with these guys. Yeah. So the coach invited me to to a wrestling club. And then since then I just became like.
So prior to that, you had no wrestling training, like
No.
in Dagestan. No.
No. I went like to a couple, but you know how big competition in Dagestan is.
Yeah.
It's like here in British Championships you get 150 entries. There's at the gym, one gym is 150 people.
Oh my god.
And
That's
there's like
crazy.
maybe 300 gyms around the place. Yeah.
So what I was thinking is like, because you literally didn't have hardly any training before, it's like, it must be in the genes then, surely, because all your training has come from Wigan.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But you're Dagestani.
yeah, I think it's in the blood. You know, like
Yeah.
if I want to become football player, I won't be good as English born people.
Yeah.
I won't be good because they're talented. You know,
Yeah.
if I want to become a sprinter, I won't be better than like Usain Bolt, like in Jamaica and these
No.
places. So every country, I think they have something like in the genes.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's just proof then, isn't it, really?
I think it is like I know some guys been doing wrestling longer than me in Wigan. They
Not the same.
not. I don't want to sound like I'm some like elite, some guy, but
No, but you
it's,
are.
It's I mean it's not the same.
Yeah.
But if he continued with football for 1 year and I did football for 5 years, I think he would be better.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'm very bad at football.
Okay, so is that where you met Tom Aspinall?
Yeah, I met Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall was coaching the kids sessions.
In Wigan Youth Zone?
No, he was coaching another gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Wigan?
In Wigan, yeah. He was
Yeah.
coaching, and then his father was coaching adult session next session.
Yeah.
So there was session back to back. So he was doing the kids, and then
His dad was coaching
Yes.
the adults.
so once Tom finished the session, he
You
used to
join into the dad's session.
yes, and Tom used to work at the pub like as a security,
Oh, really?
and he used to like finish the session. He dropped me off this town center. It's closer to my house.
Yeah.
So then he stays at work until 3 a.m. Tom,
Yeah,
and then
doing
I
the
walk to
security.
my house. Yeah.
Oh.
So he used to give me a lift for like 3-4 years.
So wait, so did he coach the junior sessions that you was in? No.
Tom,
No, you were similar ages. You was in the same sessions.
no, he was coaching this session.
The session that you was in?
Yeah.
So he was coaching you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. Another full circle moment. Because now you're on the same card.
Second time now.
Second time you've been on the
Yes,
same card.
yes.
Yeah, I went to the last one. And was that the 286 when you'd had the knee?
Yes, and he fought against Curtis Blades.
Yeah. God, that was a tough night for the knees for
Yes.
both of you. Oh my gosh! You know, I was at that fight, and when he had the lock on you, I literally could not look. I was like, "Can you just tell me when it's over?"
I seen your story. You
Oh yeah, I put it on my story, but that was funny because I didn't even look.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is so crazy. Yeah. So are you close with Tom then?
Tom is good.
Yeah.
His dad is like an amazing guy.
Yeah, I love
And,
Andy.
yeah, I think
He's a good guy.
he can go
really
compete.
good people.
I think he can go in UFC and compete against like
100%.
top 15 right now. I think he has really good pressure. Like jiu-jitsu guys in UK, they have different styles, but Andy has actually suits for MMA, like control, pressure. Like I like his style.
Yeah, no, and just like overall good people. I think something that I've noticed for you is that you want to be a good role model for like the younger generation in the sport or anyone really. And you've said before, like Tom Aspinall is a good role model. People like Leon Edwards, like how important is that for you?
Yes, you have to look outside of MMA. Forget about these titles. You have to look at their lifestyle and how they act with normal people, not just like who is a celebrity or something. You have to see how they act to normal people who is like just normal.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
know
right?
exactly what you mean.
So you
yeah.
have to look at the what they're doing in a lifestyle, not just like MMA is everything's good. You know, like for example, Michael Bisping was a champion. His time is gone. People forget about his belt, but they remembered what he's like with other people.
Yeah,
You know,
and that's what people
these times,
remember.
this hype, everything goes up and down. Eventually, gonna come down.
Yeah, it's true. You said, like, this is a quote from you, like, if they are a man inside the cage and outside the cage, and someone that you said isn't a man is Paddy. I know you had like back and forths on Twitter and stuff. I just was wondering, like, how is that relationship now, or is it still?
It's just like, you know, like you have to talk the talk and walk the walk. No, if
Yeah.
you're not same on where you are around, I don't see this. You know, like there's better role models in UK. Like sometimes they lift Paddy used to, not anymore. I think the people understand was
Back then you were saying that I don't understand why he gets so much media attention when there's like better people that are...
now people actually understand once they see his fights. Now they understood. But I think there's like Arnold Allen, Brad Pickett, Thomas Pinot, Leon Edwards. There's so much people that you look up to and good examples instead of this guy.
Well, I think it's like just a reflection on even like people like Conor McGregor, like they want the trash talkers, they want that kind of media attention. And
McGregor done something. He become double champion.
Sure.
You have to do something before you talk.
Sure. Another person that's making like big waves right now is Alex Pereira. What are your thoughts on him?
Chama.
He's just cool, isn't he?
Yeah, he just like stands there, says Chama. And then he actually people likes him, you know. Like I like him. I don't mind him. He's humble. I think he's humble.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I really like him.
I like him too.
I really like him.
He's just like a cold killer, right?
Yeah, it's just like he doesn't have any expression.
No. You know the stun.
Yeah, there's literally like what he looks like. It's crazy. A lot of people were saying that he should go up to heavyweight and fight Tom Aspinall next. What do you reckon about that? We should just stay.
Nah, stay in your division, brother. I think Tom would beat him. Tom is originally ground game.
Yeah,
you know,
he's got everything. It's all rounded.
Pereira, they till
Hasn't
some wrestler comes. There's Ankalaev. What he should fight against Ankalaev first. Beat this. If he beats Ankalaev, then he can go to heavyweight and see himself.
Yeah.
But he's got better challenges in the division.
Yeah. One thing I notice about you, I feel like you have a lot of heart, and that shows, especially like going back to that knee bar in the UFC 286. Like you didn't want to tap out. Did you know that you would be able to finish with a win if you didn't? Or was you just thinking, I just don't want to tap out? Like, what was your thoughts?
I think what all challenges I went through as a kid, just coming here on its own, I think it made me who I am today. I think it made me like a bulletproof minded person.
Crazy.
And I think something in a cage, 15 minutes, it's not somebody, I don't know. I think I've seen enough in my life. I know I'm young, but I think I've seen enough challenges not to tap
like
to.
real life challenges.
Yeah, it's real life.
That this is not a challenge for you. I understand that.
Cage is something. There's a ref to stop the fight if something goes.
Sure. That's not real life.
How many people died in the cage? It's a small percentage. I don't even know. Zero, right?
Really?
Only one guy died in the weight cut of.
But that's different.
That's it. Zero. Wow. That's it. So you're definitely gonna walk out there alive. But something in your heart that will never change if you give up, and knowing that you should have little bit, like, you know, every challenge makes you, if you stay patient a little bit, you become like a winner.
Yeah, it was very, very inspiring. And I love how you take back from your journey as a kid and everything that you've been through. And that's why I love MMA and the stories that these fighters have, because I think that's where the real inspiration is.
There's an edge, you know, like marathon runners. There's always edge. Whoever sometimes one of the guys can just go forward and another one can give up, you know. There's always marathon, especially like in top 5 division, everyone racing each other. But once other guy not gonna give up, eventually somebody gonna give up. Yeah.
And how bad was that injury?
It was pretty bad, to be honest.
MCL tear?
It was ACL and MCL, like partial tear. And I went to do rehab with Wigan Athletics.
Yeah.
And it happened in March. I was ready to be back in August. Not as bad. It's just I started rehab. I didn't break.
Yeah.
Like I could have just stayed in bed for like 3 or 4 weeks.
I can't imagine you to be that type of person. Hey, just be back in there ready to fight again, isn't it?
On the fifth day, I went start doing my rehab. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. I remember when you had the fight, you was walking up the stairs with the stalls of the fans.
Yeah.
That I was literally there, and you had your crutches, and I was like, "Wow, this guy is mad." But it's sick.
The morning pain was the worst one.
Really?
It was like a toothache.
Oh, was
but
it
on your
worse?
knees. Yeah, but on your knees.
On your knees. yeah, okay, I get you, yeah. You have like certain pre-fight rituals. I've seen that you do the sprints before your fight just outside in the corridor, right?
Yeah.
What is that, just to warm your body up?
Just get my like heart going.
Yeah. How many do you do? Like, is it like
till like I'm ready to go.
Okay. And people just see you just like going back and forth.
Yeah, I do like crazy warm up at the backstage and then do some sprints. And
all
then...
the cameras are there and everything. You're just like sprinting.
Yeah, I don't care. They're like, I have to stand here. Like there's cameras. I said I don't care.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing. You know.
Yeah.
Like if you lose, these cameras goes away. You know.
yeah. Another thing, I don't know if you do every fight, but when you go into the cage, you do the splits. Is that every fight that you do that?
To be honest, I've done once.
You done it once?
I've done once before my knee got snapped.
Oh, that was the one that you did it, but when your knee got snapped.
I've done like in amateurs, like before,
okay.
and I've done on that fight night. I've done, and then he had me knee. But if I would tap, people would say like he just does the splits just for the show, but not in the fights. No.
Oh my god. So what? You're not gonna do splits before anymore?
You know, like if you ask me to do splits now and you give me 100k, I will never do it.
Really?
Like I only can do it on a fight night.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know, like adrenaline and like.
Oh, that's crazy, because I just thought you were super flexible.
No,
That's why I thought you could do the knee.
I'm stiff old man.
You're stiff old man, yeah, good one. So outside the training, the fighting and everything, I know you have a family.
Yeah.
How's your daughter? So you have a daughter, right?
Yeah, I have a daughter, like 1.8 months, 1.8 liters.
1.8 liters, 1.8 months.
Yeah.
And then you missed her birth, right? Because you was in the was it in the fight, or was it a camp or something?
It was 1 week before Malcolm Gordon's fight in Abu Dhabi. Yeah.
Oh, and was that hard for you? Of course. Or was it giving you more motivation to go through the fight?
I'm not that kind of like person. Like I didn't see my family much in past 3 months.
Because you was in Dagestan.
I was. They're also in Dagestan.
Oh, they came with you, yeah.
When I prepare, I have my own apartment. I'm staying with the boys, training, focus, doing my own washing, doing my own like cleaning. Keep you sharp. When you're family, you don't want to wake up. When you like in your house, you don't want to do. Coffee is ready for you, clothes ready for you, everything's ready for you. You just have to like dress up and go. Yeah. But when you wake up and do your stuff, it's already burned so many calories in the morning.
Is that why you want to burn more calories?
Yeah, that's why I like. While kid is small, I don't mind. I'm traveling. Of course, I miss it, but not as much, because I know once baby grown, and I have everything to give kid. I don't want to see my kid going through same struggles as I did as a kid.
And I'm sure that they won't. It's amazing everything you're doing for her. Yeah.
I want they enjoy their life, they see childhood and stuff. That's why I'm gonna grind, so they're all like funded.
You're amazing. Are you gonna put her into MMA training?
No.
No? Not even a little bit of Muay Thai? A little jiu-jitsu? Oh my god, do you think kids doing jiu-jitsu is so cute?
Nah. I think education
comes first.
Yeah, I'll give it like to gymnastics, like swimming. I
did gymnastics. And gymnastics is a good one, yeah.
It's just health for your
body.
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah. So my question was, outside of the fighting, the training, what do you like to do in your spare time? Apart from being with your family?
Driving car.
Driving a car? You like cars?
Yeah, I like cars, yeah. Stay with my friends, like drink coffee, play PlayStation sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not bad at FIFA.
You just can't play football in real life?
In real life, even like, I can't play UFC on the game.
You can't play UFC on the game? That's hilarious.
I get knocked out, yeah. I get knocked out.
Do you play yourself?
Yeah, I get knocked out, so I don't play with myself anymore. And I can't play UFC, but I play FIFA. But in real life, I'll do opposite. You know?
Yeah, that's really funny. And obviously, you don't drink or smoke. So how do you celebrate your wins? Not that drinking and smoking is how everyone should celebrate, but how do you celebrate?
I eat.
You eat?
I like to eat. I go to like 72 kilograms.
Yeah, so you got a big weight cut, isn't it?
I'm not in the fight camp yet. I mean, I still train. I just like to eat, go to camping, barbecue, all this. Just like active lifestyle.
Love food. I'm hungry now. So going back to your last couple of performances, I know you're quite critical on them. And is that kind of from what the audiences have said, do you think? Or you're critical like with yourself?
I think I have good support.
Yeah.
You know, you're always gonna get these haters. Even if you're perfect, you're gonna get it. But sometimes somebody have to be critical realistically. You know, if somebody realistically critical, like my close people, I take this. I don't
take it on board.
I don't have ego. I want these people. I don't want these months around me. I take this. But if somebody like this idiot saying like, hey, you're boring because you wrestle. Okay, if you could wrestle, you could go earn money yourself.
It's so funny, isn't it? Like they just sat behind their computer.
Okay. If everybody could wrestle instead of they getting knocked out, I think they rather wrestle and become a winner, right? Why would you go engage against 50-50? Striking is 50-50. Even if you're amazing striker, it's 4-ounce gloves. So I think I've done good.
Yeah, you've done amazing.
By the results, it's all about your results.
Yeah.
Of course, like even sometimes your fans want to see you lose because they just want to see you undefeated. How he gonna lose? You know?
You think? Does that undefeated scare you in any way? As in, like losing that 0, would that affect you a lot? Because I know it does to other people. And I feel like when you go undefeated for so long, like, and say you was older and then you lost that 0, it would affect you more than if you lost it at a younger age. Does that make sense?
I was losing. I was looking for the losing streak.
You were looking for the losing streak. I was looking.
That's why I competed in IMF World Championships twice.
What do you mean you was looking for the losing?
In amateurs, I competed, like I won World Championships.
Yeah.
I won European Championships.
Yeah.
And one manager, like top 3 managers in the world, he messaged me saying, listen, like okay, Ali Abdulaziz messaged me saying, you don't need to compete in IMF again. I'll sign you to Bellator now. I was 19 years old.
Yeah.
I was like one of the first Dagestanis who could be signed to Bellator at that time. Like there was good money and stuff. Why you competing at the IMFs? Because it's a risky, you know, like every time you're facing somebody ranked number 1 in Russia, ranked number 1 in US. I said no.
That you could lose easily.
Yes,
yeah.
I was that time I was 11-0.
Yeah.
I said no, I'm gonna compete.
11-0 pro.
No, amateur.
Yeah.
So I said I'm gonna compete again. So I went to World Championships and won World Championships again.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was looking for it. You know, I was looking to lose in amateurs. So I was.
So you knew how it felt.
No, to find my mistakes.
Yeah,
what mistakes
of course.
I make. That's what amateur career for. I had 23.
Of course, because no one looks at your amateur career. I guess it doesn't like pro is.
Nobody cares.
Wow, but to say that you're undefeated, how many amateur fights did you have?
23.
Wow, yeah. And you was even fighting those higher level opponents to test yourself, and then does that almost give you a kind of like bulletproof feeling, like you're kind of unstoppable almost?
100%. Imagine like every competition I was taking people down. They know I'm same style. I'm gonna take them down. I'm gonna do what I'm doing best, and they couldn't stop. And I was competing at the bantamweight division there.
Right.
Now I'm fighting in UFC Flyweight. I could have done IMF Flyweights too, like just bully them. But
wow.
I went to bantamweight division to find myself competition.
Would you ever go to bantamweight in the UFC?
Yes, 100%. I think I beat most bantamweights in there right now.
And is that your goal after the you become champion, flyweight champion, or would you defend your belt? In flyweight?
You know, right now, I already beat 3 guys in top 15.
Yeah.
There's Cody Durden, there's Tim Elliott, Alex Perez. I think I'm gonna beat a couple more guys and let them fight each other. Yeah. So I can say, listen, I beat everyone. Now I want a bigger challenge.
So if you did have the title fight, is the next fight after this one, are you prepared for the 5 rounds?
Yes, I can fight 5 rounds now. I think I'm better 5-round fighter than 3-round fighter.
Really?
Like people think I'm getting gassed out, but if you look at the UFC statistics, I win 3 fights in the third round by submission.
Yeah.
I'm a slow starter, but high paced. Like I can lose first round by small movements, but I just paced myself up.
Does your training change at all when you're training for 5 rounds?
No,
Just wondering.
I'm gonna do exactly the same. Every fight I've done exactly the same thing.
Yeah. So 4 out of your 6 fights have been won by submission. One of them was a neck crank, and Pantoja actually won with a neck crank as well.
Yeah.
How do you think a fight between you two would play out?
I have trained with Pantoja.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he knows I'm a real deal.
Is that what he said?
He knows. Like it's not like I don't care what he says. I was in his
See
gym.
it in his eyes.
I was on his back in his gym, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he said before Alex Perez fights, whoever wins this fight, I'm gonna face the winner.
He said that, yeah.
Yeah, he said that, and then after the fight, he said, "I'm not impressed with his performance." Listen,
About you?
Listen,
Yeah.
what do you mean you're not impressed? This 23 years old young guy, 6-0 in UFC, and you just picked a guy with 2 decisions. Steven Irsik, I'm talking about 2 decisions and 1 submission. So he 3 fights in UFC, an older guy. Why you not pick younger guy, easy to beat? Like
You think it is tactical, the choice is there?
100%.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You when you ask me about you scared about your undefeated record.
Yeah.
If I were scared, I would just fake the injury. Most people do. Take my time, let my body grow till I'm 24, 25. Pick the fights, pick strikers who I can wrestle against. I picked last 2 guys wrestlers like Perez and Tim Elliott, which is difficult for me than usually, and just pick opponents. But whoever UFC offered me, I took.
You've always taken
Yes.
it, yeah. I feel like in a way you understand that it kind of not inevitable, but like someone has to win and someone has to lose. And if you could go your whole career being undefeated, yeah, that's amazing. But I feel like the challenges in your life have prepared you for like to lose as well, because like you said, this is the fight game.
Lost for me it's for me. I would, even if I lose, I'll take it as a man, because anyone who steps in the cage is a warrior, I think.
Yeah.
Anyone who steps in the cage is a winner, and losing doesn't make you some idiot, you know.
No,
so it's nothing to shy about.
Yeah.
That's why I always, when I go, I don't have this pressure. Once
Yeah,
I step-
definitely. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure for sure. Would you be able to rank the top 6 flyweights, but what you think, right? So we've got you, Tatsuro Taira, Kai Kara France, Brandon Moreno, and Brandon Royval.
Okay.
So 1 to 6.
Pantoja, champion right now. You think I'm gonna rank myself first? No, I think Pantoja ranked number 1 now. I would give it to.
Well, I didn't actually put Pantoja in it, so it's like 1 to 6 without Pantoja, because obviously he's a champion. So
Yeah.
pretend Pantoja's not there. Who's at the top of these guys?
I think Pantoja, Kai Kara France, Steven Irsik, I would give Manel Kape. Who is ill? I would put Tatsuro Taira.
So where are you?
I'm the title contender. No, if you not count me.
No, we're counting you.
Oh, you want to count me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're counting you.
I think I'm below after just
Pantoja.
before Pantoja.
Okay.
Like on the results, because Kai Kara France on 2 fights losing streak right now. There's Amir Albazi, only guy he beat in the top 15 is Kai Kara France by split decision. Realistically, if we talk about by results, Manel Kape, he didn't beat anyone from top 15. Missed weight twice. I'm just talking the facts, how it is. Tatsuro Taira just beat Alex Perez. Losing round, just Perez got injured, just got into top 15.
You're very factual with this. It's no
No, not like hating.
biasness or
Not
anything.
hating on the guys.
Yeah, of course.
Like
It's very humble.
who else there? Who did you mention? Brandon
Tatsuro
Royval.
Taira. Brandon Royval, yeah.
Brandon Royval.
Brandon Moreno.
Brandon Royval, he lost to Pantoja twice.
Pantoja twice, yeah.
Twice, and he still wants to be contender. He needs to fight somebody else. You know?
Yeah.
And I like Irsig. He's going there. I actually would prefer Irsig than anyone right now in the division.
When they announced that title fight, you was pretty angry, right?
I was pissed. Yeah. It's
now looking
no
back-
hate. No,
Yeah,
listen.
no, it's fine.
Irsig deserve this.
Yeah.
We all fighters fight for one dream. Irsig, if he got this opportunity, there's no like jealousy. That's should be written for him. That's his route, his road. I cannot say look at Irsig got this before me. You know, like of course by results I think I deserve more, but he got his chance because he's pretty well Australian, pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's good.
Yeah. Well, we're going to finish with a game.
Yeah.
Just a game of this or that. So you just have to pick one, okay? So, Wigan or Manchester?
We make problem now. I mean, I live in Manchester a bit longer than Wigan. I think
So Manchester.
Manchester.
Manchester or Dagestan?
No. You make problem, big problem now.
Big problem.
Can I tap?
You can tap. Tap.
Nah, I think place where I'm born, I'm proud.
It's quite politics, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
I'm proud where I'm come from, and I'm really grateful what opportunity UK give me. But I represent UK, of course.
Yeah, of course. But you're born in Dagestan, that's
Yeah.
fine. Training in the UK or training in Thailand?
Weather, Thailand, definitely
Gee,
better.
whoop, whoop. Hard spars or hill sprints?
Hard spars.
25-minute ice bath or 3 hours in the sauna?
How many degrees in ice bath?
I don't know, like the coldest possible.
I think coldest one is like 4 degrees I've done. Nah, sauna.
Sauna. Wait, but didn't you say it was really hot in Dagestan?
40 degrees
40
right
degrees,
now.
yeah, that's so it's easy for you. Trash talker or let your fist do the talking?
Depends what the guy is. But more in the cage.
Yeah, I thought so. Fight of the night or clinical shutout?
What's clinical shootout?
When you just like do a flawless performance, like take him to school basically.
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Knockout or submission?
I want a knockout, but it works out as submission.
So submission.
Yeah.
But you want a knockout?
It's just my muscle memory. Like I just can't change it. You know.
Do you think we're going to see a knockout in UFC 304?
I think possible. Yeah, because he's
Give the people what they want. Netflix or night out?
What's night out like?
Night
Party.
out. It's like woohoo.
No,
I'm joking.
Could be go to meet
Camping.
with your friends.
Go for a coffee or
That's the
something.
one. The
Night out.
Night out. Yeah.
Okay, evening out.
Day out.
Money or memories?
I think money is good. Of course, like it's bullshit when people say this. Like it's not all about money. Money is good, but memories.
You want to say money?
No. Memory is interesting. Something like to
Traveling and
Traveling is like
Yeah.
you can't buy memory.
you can't.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Do you prefer to be the favourite in a fight or the underdog?
Underdog,
Yeah.
always.
And this one, the last one, £10 million or world champion?
Belt with £10 million.
So what did you say?
You
Just say world champion. Cut.
world champion.
Thank you so much. Can we just finish on, because I know that there's loads of young aspiring fighters that look up to you, having such a flawless career in amateur and pro. What advice do you give to any aspiring fighters that are out there?
I would just give best advice I did myself as well. By experience is just keep your circle small. Don't look at what other people do. Like after school you go to college because your teammate doing like, I went to do business in college. Imagine.
Wow.
For 2 years because I see my friends went there. I went there as well.
Just because your friends went there?
I just wasted 2 years of my time, and just stay focused. Put your timetable, go to gym. Even if you don't have somebody to come with you, just go, do your thing, be focused on your goal. Because that age before like 20, people think like after 25, once we get job, we start going. I think
they don't take life seriously at that age.
Before age 20 is all your platform.
Yeah.
Once you set up your platform,
set the foundations correctly.
That's right. Yeah. And don't party too much.
Thank you so much, and good luck with the rest of your camp. And I'll see you on the 27th of July.
See you soon.